What's up, YouTube? This is just a video about our rainwater harvesting setup and how we've done it and all the different aspects of and which is how we do it. So here we go. This is our 1,500 liter water tank. It's plastic, so we catch all of our water in here. It collects water from that carport roof there. This roof, this little inlet right here in the house. So we catch a ton of water from there, and I've got a small sort of filter netting stuff here to catch the water. It does a pretty good job. I'm intending before the rainy season comes to improve that to a better setup, but it works pretty good. It catches a lot of junk. Just got a lid here with more covering, but this tank can either be supplied by the rainwater, as I just said, or by this line from the mains, which is hooked up to a float valve, which then I can, if I need to store water in the dry season or when we need to just have extra water on hand, I can run that, and that runs over to the mains. But down here we just have a normal 3/4 inch gate valve that runs to this plastic tubing that runs down here underneath this covering to our 240 volt pump. This pump, as you can see right here, it tees off and it goes to the other tank, which I'll show you in a minute, but input goes up into here, which then can go up and supply our supply tank, which is about 20 feet up in the air, or it can run over to our washing machine, which I'll show you that. And got a 1 1/4 inch valve here just to control whether it goes up, down, or both. But yeah, you just got your wire and basics. But yeah, so let's go see the other tank. Oh, this right here is our overflow. Nothing big. I want to get a bigger one because if it's heavy, if it's really raining, this is not big enough, and it'll overflow out the top, and it floods this area like crazy. But yeah, back to here, you can see the T runs down this way. Then you can follow it across the bottom of the cement there, underground again. Runs back to the same kind of setup. Elbow, got your gate valve, runs to the tank. This one we have a tap on it. Only inconvenience is the water has to be higher. It might come out. Now, the water is too low, as you can see from my gauge here, which just barely consists of something that floats, a string with something heavy, piece of metal. So that tells me the level of my water. This system basically is the same. You've got 1, 2, 3 gutters that collect all the water from these roofs. Pretty straightforward. Same thing, I've got a line from the mains that runs up where I can collect water from there or supply it with water, and it's still got a float valve. Overflow basically runs into this tank, which I'll explain in my next video, but yeah, same deal. Got a sort of filter that catches most of the debris. This filter, unfortunately, because the neck is so small, catches up, blocks up very fast because apparently there's a lot of gunk on the roof. But anyway, this system is pretty cool. In total, we have 2,500 liters because this is a 1,000 liter tank. But back to the pump. Well, before we go to the pump, well, we'll go back to the pump. No big deal. As I said before, this pipe right here runs up to the top and supplies our supply tank, which gives us power, which gives us water pressure in the house, so that when there is no town water, which happens a lot in East Africa, we can still have water, and we have a bit of supply plus extra in these two tanks. But in the case we would like to fill our washing machine in a world record time, we can close this valve, which then diverts all the water from our pump up to this valve over this pipe here, which then runs down the bottom, as you can see, up the back of the wall. And we've got another gate valve where we can turn it off basically, and it goes down from 1 inch, 3/4 to 1/2 inch into the washing machine. It's direct, so you're going to have to watch it. So once the buzzer goes off for how high you want the water, you basically have to turn it off manually, which is a bit of a discomfort, but it's okay. It fills up in about a minute, which if you're running a generator and you're using a lot of diesel to run that generator, the faster you can get the close done, the better. This is basically the switch for the main pump. cord runs over there through some conduit. But yeah, this supply line. But this is how our system works, and please ask questions, and if you have any ideas on how I can improve, please give them to me, and I'll accept them. But please subscribe, and just have a good day, y'all. Goodbye.